Have you just started earning and want to make sure you are making the right choices? Well, then, you are in the right place. Welcome to the Foundation Years, a Beyond Piggy Bank series. I'm George, and in each episode, we explore simple, practical ways to build your financial foundation before life gets more complicated. You don't need a financial degree, and you don't need a lot of money to begin. You just need the right decisions made early enough to matter. Let's set the foundation. Welcome back to the Foundation Years. I am George. In the last episode, we looked at your salary, what lands, what leaves, and what is actually yours to work with. Today, before we talk about investing a single euro, we need to talk about something that comes first. Something most people skip and almost everyone regrets skipping: the emergency fund. Let me tell you what happens without one. You have been doing everything right. You know your numbers, you have started investing, the engine is running. Small contributions every month, compounding quietly in the background. Then something happens. Your car breaks down. A serious one, not a small fix. Or you lose your job, unexpectedly, no warning. Or a medical bill arrives that your insurance does not fully cover. Or the boiler breaks, or the laptop dies, or you need to fly home for a family emergency. It does not matter which one. Pick any of them, because they all lead to the same place. You need money now, and you do not have it sitting anywhere. So you do what most people do. You sell your investments, you stop your contributions, you put it in your credit cards, or you ask someone for help. And just like that, the engine stops, or worse, it goes into reverse. The emergency fund exists for one reason: to make sure that when life happens, and it will, your financial engine keeps running. So, what exactly is an emergency fund? It is a separate pot of money, not invested, not tied up, not mixed in with your current accounts. Separate, accessible, and liquid. And liquid means you can get to it immediately, not in 3 days, not after a form and a waiting period. Now, when you need it. It is not a savings account you dip into for an holiday. It is not the money you are keeping for a house deposit. It is not a buffer for overspending. It is specifically and only for genuine emergencies: the car, the job, the medical bill, the boiler, things you did not plan for and cannot avoid. The moment you start treating it as anything else, it stops doing its job. And when the real emergency arrives, it will not be there. How much? This is the question everyone asks, and the honest answer is, well, it depends. The standard guidance is 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. Not your full salary, your essential expenses. Rent or housing, food, transport, utilities, insurance. The things you absolutely cannot stop paying, even if everything went wrong. Why 3 to 6 months? Because this is roughly how long it takes to find a new job, to sort out an unexpected situation, to stabilize after something serious. 3 months is the minimum. 6 months is more comfortable. Beyond 6 months, you are probably over-insuring and under-investing. Now, which end of that range is right for you? If your job is stable, your skills are in demand, and your expenses are low, 3 months is probably enough. If you are freelance, self-employed, or in an industry where finding work takes longer, lean towards 6. If you are living with your folks with low fixed costs, your monthly essential expenses are lower, which means 3 months of them is a very small number. That is an advantage. Use it. If you are living independently, paying rent with higher fixed costs, your buffer needs to be proportionally larger. Same logic, different number. The point is not to hit a specific figure. The point is to know your number, based on your real expenses from episode 2, and build towards it deliberately. Now, Where to keep it? This is important, and people get it wrong in both directions. Wrong direction 1: keeping it in your current account, mixed with everything else. No separation, no protection. You will spend it slowly without realizing it. It will just become part of the background noise of your finances. And even if you do not spend it, a current account is not a place to park money you want to protect. There is no interest, no return, and inflation will quietly eat it every single year. Warren Buffett said it best. Rule number 1: never lose money. Rule number 2: never forget rule number 1. A high interest savings account will not always beat inflation. Well, in many countries, it will not even come close. But it is the best available option for money that needs to stay safe and accessible. It is the closest you can get to Buffett's rule for this specific pot of money. If you want to understand exactly why inflation matters, Episode 1 and Episode 5 of Baby to Graduation series cover it in full. Wrong direction 2: investing it. Putting it in ETFs or anything that can go down in value. The emergency fund needs to be liquid. Liquid means now, not tomorrow, not in 2 days. When you need it immediately. If your emergency fund is invested, you first need to sell, then wait for the transaction to settle, then transfer the money from your brokerage to your bank account. That process can take 1-2 days, even more sometimes. In a genuine emergency, that is not acceptable. And on top of that, the moment you need your emergency fund is often the worst moment in the market. A job loss, a recession, both tend to happen at the same time. So your emergency fund could be worth 20% less and locked up exactly when you need it most. 2 problems, 1 bad decision. So when you are looking for the right account, check 3 things. Is it instant access? No fixed term? No penalty for withdrawal? Is it with a regulated institution? Your money needs to be protected. And is it separate enough that you will not accidentally spend it? The last one matters more than people admit. Out of sight, out of mind works in our favor here. Now, how do we build it? Here is the mindset before anything else. The emergency fund is not optional. It is not something you build when you have spare money. It is the first financial commitment you make. Before investing, before anything else. Think of it this way. Investing without an emergency fund is building on sand. One unexpected event and everything stops. The emergency fund is what makes the rest possible. So the goal is simple. Build it as fast as possible. Not because there is a rush to start investing, but because every day without a buffer is a day you are exposed. 1 bad month away from derailing everything you are trying to build. That means for this period, however long it takes, every dollar you can put aside goes here first. Not a token amount, not what is left after everything else. As much as possible. Every month until it is built. Yes, that might mean investing very little or even nothing while you build it. That's the right call. A smaller investment contribution for 6 months is a much better outcome than building an investment engine with no safety net underneath it. Once the fund is solid, 3 to 6 months of essential expenses sitting separately, accessible and protected, then you shift. Then investment becomes a priority, but not before. And once it's built, protect it. If you ever need to use it for a real emergency, replenishing it becomes the next priority. Before the holidays, before the upgrade, before anything discretionary, you rebuild it. Then you move forward. The emergency fund does not compete with your investments. It enables them. But more than that, it enables your life. It is the cushion between you and everything that can go wrong. The job you did not expect to lose, the bill you did not see coming, the moment where life stops being predictable. Without it, one bad event does not just hurt your finances, it can derail your life. With it, you absorb the shock, you stay standing, and everything else, your investments, your plans, your goals, keep moving. Build it first, build it fast, keep it protected always. Here is why this episode comes before the investing episodes. You cannot build a financial engine on an unstable base. If every unexpected expense derails your contributions, you will never build momentum. You will always be starting over, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. The emergency fund breaks that cycle. It is the thing that keeps the engine running when life tries to stop it. And life will try. Not because you are unlucky, because that is just what life does. The people who build real wealth over time are not the ones who never face problems. They are the ones who built a system that survived the problems. This is the first layer of that system. In the next episode, we talk about the enemy in your wallet. Credit cards, buy now, pay later, car loans, the tools that are designed to feel like help and cost you far more than they ever give back. But first, build a buffer. Know your number, open the account, start the monthly transfers. I am George. This is the Foundation Years, a Beyond Piggy Bank series. Let's set the foundation.